All right, welcome to this episode of Equi-Tea, where we're going to be serving up food, feelings, and some really great conversations that bring our campus community together. I'm Anissa Mitchell, your regular host.
And I'm Percy, your co-host for the day, subbing in for Maddie. I'm here as the BSU advisor, and I'm also involved in a lot of our other equity work on campus. And I am ready to risk my life for this hot sauce challenge.
Yes, super excited to be eating some tacos and talking to some of our really awesome students waiting. Today's episode, again, is called Breaking Bread and Building Belonging, but really should have been called the Burn Your Mouth Hot Sauce Challenge, TBH. We're actually doing this intro after we ate these tacos, and oh my gosh, it was so hot. But I had a really great time meeting our student leaders and seeing all the great work and initiative and passion that they're putting into our campus on the daily. So yeah, we're going to be talking about community over great food made by yours truly, and making some pretty questionable decisions with these sauces. But, you know, so dive on into this taco challenge, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Why did I agree to this?
Right. It's going to be good, though. And again, we're sitting with some really amazing leaders who have shaped how our campus community is operating, really building that sense of belonging on our campus. I know, Percy, you're doing that with our Black Student Union. And they actually, I want to give Percy her flowers before we even get started, because she has brought alongside our past BSU president, Black Student Union out of a 8-year hiatus. So I think that's huge for our students and the overall student success and community and culture on our campus. So I just want to say thank you for your willingness to, one, help out with the podcast, because you don't know, but Percy is always behind the scenes, like recording for us, making sure the shots are shotting, you know what I'm saying? Helping me set up, eating tacos along the way, as you guys will see in some of these time lapses.
I couldn't help it, girl. I was hungry. I was watching y'all eat, and I was like, oh, it's break time.
Yeah. Your baby needs a break, too. So, again, super excited for that. So, yeah, Percy, introduce yourself. I know I gave you a little razzle-dazzle, but we want the people to hear from you, you know?
Oh, hi. My name is Persephone. I work in student services currently as the admin assistant, but I feel like one of my most important roles on campus is as the advisor to our Black Student Union. So as the advisor, I think it's an important distinction. I'm not the leader of the club. I help the students in the club become leaders, right? So I help them if they need help organizing, or if they need help going to buy things, or I help them take their ideas and turn them into action. So that's my role. Otherwise, I'm involved in a lot of our equity work. You know, I'm on our Pride planning committee, so I do a lot of the Pride events. I'm gay, so throwing it out there. So yeah. I just try to support like all of our communities. And so, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. And Percy really is like selling yourself so short. Like, she does so much on our campus. Like, I feel like, real talk, we do get mistaken for each other sometimes. Yeah. So we have this running joke that we're cousins, and we really have become like cousins. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was telling our students, and you'll see later in the interview, if I'm in the room, Percy is not that far away. You know what I'm saying? Because we're locked in. We're literally working on so many initiatives to uplift all the communities, even if we're not necessarily a part of them. Like, she helps with our Latinx Society. You help with all of our associated student government things. If there's a community event, Percy's name is attached to it as well. If I'm attached to it, my girl is helping out too. So I just had to give you your flowers for sure.
I just believe like every student deserves to find a spot on campus where they belong. And I don't feel like I need to be a part of that specific identity to help that student find that place.
Yeah, so this is a call out to our allies too, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're not at the center of that story, you can still be a wonderful supporting role, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw that in there because I know Percy has a theater background, so had to tip my hat to that for sure. So Percy, to start off, like, how would you describe BSU in maybe a couple of adjectives, you know?
BSU is lit, they're motivated, and trying to find a third word, just like community minded, you know. When I think of BSU, like, I think of my students, and like I think of all the growth they have, and like how they really have started to see each other as like family, and starting to come together, and like they have a lot of great ideas for things they want to do around campus and ways they want to improve life for all the students, not even just our Black students. So that's what comes to mind to me whenever I'm thinking about the Black Student Union.
And I want to just give our last past president, Harmony Griffin, her flowers, because she coined in BSU, we all fam. You know what I'm saying? And that really just trickles down. Like, I feel like I've had that in my head when we're even working with True to You Club, because we both our like shadow advisors. We be helping Maddie with True to You and all the different initiatives and stuff like that too. So that trickles down. Like we want you to feel like your family, and that even extends to bringing your family to our meetings and our convenings and activities and stuff too. So I really love that. What made you want to become an advisor? Like how would you explain that? And then like how do you think people that they might not feel like they have the chops to be an advisor, because all those adjectives you just named, they might be like, oh girl, I don't know if I can spearhead that or help mold our students like that. So what made you want to be an advisor, and what advice would you give to somebody might be thinking about it? Because faculty and staff are able to do so.
I'll be honest, I decided to become an advisor because Harmony actually reached out to me specifically and was like, I think we need more support, and I think we need, somebody who can really like help me like on the day-to-day, and we see each other all the time. And seeing her believe so much in this vision and believe so much in what this organization could be, I just felt like it would have been almost wrong of me to decide like not to, right? Like seeing her vision, it inspired me so much. I couldn't say no. And from then on I was locked in.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Okay, so we're going to be getting into some tacos, breaking bread, more like breaking tacos and probably a sweat, because we got a group of different hot sauces today we're going to be sampling while we interview some of our wonderful talent representing our student organizations and all the things on campus. So I'll go ahead and start off with my guy right here.
Hi, my name is Noel. I'm the AHG president, and I'm also a student worker in the Welcome Center and Admissions.
Hi, my name is Jade, and I'm the president of Phi Theta Kappa. I'm also a student worker at the TLSC, and I also participate with Active Minds.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I work at the TLSC, and I'm also a member of Phi Theta Kappa.
Hi, my name is Gabriela, and here I'm representing Latinx, but I'm also a part of PTK. I'm also an ASG member. Thank you. That sounded like an interview.
And a Shades of Sisters girly, too.
Yes, Shades of Sisters, too.
That's not a club, it's more of a cohort, but I had to plug
it.
Can't forget it.
We can't forget it, because that's what we're really driving some really great work. I didn't know that we had so many Honor Society people in our presence today. I love that, because you guys are all so different.
Yes.
Not that you're not special, too. No, it's that regular dude that's leading our whole associated student government, though. Not too much on it, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to hop right in. So I'm super grateful that you guys are here and willing to maybe burn your taste buds a little bit at 9:30 in the morning. The dedication here is so real on a Friday, so we might be going into the weekend a little burnt, but it's okay. I know you guys did a brief intro, so just tell us a little bit about your club. Maybe like give us the vibe of your group, student organization in 3 words.
Okay, if I had to explain ASG in 3 words, I think caring, concerned, and improvement, I guess.
Okay, I like that. And I feel like that is a really good description of it. Like, you guys are caring. Y'all do be concerned about the student population. And then, what was the last one?
I already forgot.
Percy, do you remember it? Improvement.
Yes.
And you guys are trying to make improvements on our campus.
Uh-huh.
They were that good that we were just so blown away by it, right? Mm-hmm. Jade?
I represent Phi Theta Kappa, and if I had to represent us in 3 words, I'd probably say self-motivated and hardworking. Definitely got to keep that GPA up one way or another.
Period. One way or another. We're going to get into those one ways or another in a few. Lauren?
I'm representing the TLSC. 3 words I would describe us. I would say we are social. I would say we are dedicated. And I would say we are patient with our students.
I love that. That was actually the perfect description. If you didn't know, I actually had a stint in our TLSC for a little while when I first started working here. I was one of the learning support specialists, so I did oversee some of our tutors, and like that was perfect. The dedication to like, we're gonna get this assignment done, y'all. I'm not gonna do it for you, but it's like I'm gonna get you right. So for sure, flowers for the TLSC.
All right, guys, for our Latinx, I would definitely say recognition, unity, and support.
Mm-hmm. I love that. That no description needed. Hit up one of their loteria nights. I'm not gonna say that unity be there, even if it's in like competition. You know what I'm saying? So, what made you guys join or lead that organization? And we can start from this other end.
Of course. So what made me want to join Latinx is that I wanted to be involved with other students who had similar backgrounds like me. Since I'm multiracial and I have so many things that define me, Latinx represents that. They support and uplift and they recognize multiple cultures. So for me, that's why I joined.
Mm-hmm. For me, I joined the TLSC because I've always had a passion for teaching and doing like service for others. So I felt like that was the perfect opportunity to take onto myself, just to learn how to teach others and learning to be patient and on everyone else's level. Because I feel like at the TLSC you have to learn that you learn different from everyone else. And I think it's a great opportunity to experience that.
Yeah, what really got me into Phi Theta Kappa was that I want to transfer. I know Lauren and I are also part of Transfer Academy, so that's a really big thing. And honestly, being in a club that is solely GPA based really keeps you accountable as to how you're spending your time, doing your homework, keeping your grades looking good. So that was a really big thing for me. And I worked really closely with the previous president, so just seeing her hard work and her dedication to the club made me want to work harder and prove to her that I'm a good fit to be president. So that definitely was a big motivator for me too.
What motivated me to be part of ASG is as I got into my first semester here, I noticed I felt it was a new experience to me. Me not being as much of a talkative person, I say, I wanted to feel more involved in the school, and then leading into this role, I wanted other students to feel recognized here and to see what they want. Also working here in the Welcome Center, I was able to see students' concerns, what they want to see, if it's either change or improvement in any area, and that really motivated me to be in this role.
And I really want to touch on Noel because you seem like a very chill, mellow dude, right? And a lot of times when you think of a president of a club, sometimes we have our own like stereotypes and labels in our head and bias, and you might think that they need to be like rah rah rah, But I think your temperament is so great for ASG, right? Like you are on the ground in the Welcome Center. Like he's one of the first faces all of our students are going to be seeing when they're onboarding onto our campus, right? You do tours, you do all those things. And then you see like, man, these are bumps, these are bumps in their road or their path here. So I think it's really great that, you give that mellow energy, because if I was a student and I had some concerns, I might be a little like, oh, this girl, if it was me, I'd be like, that lady is too much. Noel, I'm going to tell him my whole life story and you give that. So I think I'd like to hear as well from you. Like you said, you're in the TLSC, Lauren.
Yes.
And I know that's not an easy feat, right? Like you're over here tutoring students and
Yeah.
getting down to the nitty gritty with our students, real talk. And I really liked how you mentioned that it's giving you that actual teaching experience.
Yes.
So if you are interested, join the club, because there's not just one or two tutors down there. Like you have like, how many would you say?
I would say we have about 4.
But
we are hiring a couple more for the spring semester.
Nice.
So
and
we
you're
are
in the
in the
2G.
process.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys are
Both
those
tutors.
girls.
Yes.
The tutor team. TT.
Yes.
Chili we're doing
Our
right now. This is gonna be our heat check. We're gonna start talking about identity and belonging as we taste this chocolate. Cheers, y'all. I like this one.
I don't like the one drop that I put on here either.
I love chipotle peppers. What can I say? I think it's great.
It kind of tastes like mole, and I'm not gonna hold you. Like my family stays taking my Mexican card because I hate mole, dude.
What?
See, look at the faces. The judgment. We listen and we don't. No, I'm just So what's a moment this semester that made you guys feel more connected to the campus community, through your organization or just in general maybe, We'll start with Jade.
Alrighty. We previously had our Halloween event, and that one was just community at its peak, at its finest, because it was not only the community on campus, but just local. And we were able to meet up with a lot of kids and a lot of families. A lot of people were bringing their kids, which I really like. I think that's really good. And it was a lot of collaboration. There was a lot of different clubs, organizations. I know cosmetology got involved as well. And it was really great to see the different things that everyone has to bring. And it was really fun. The turnout was great, and I was really happy to be a part of it.
It was a really, really fun event.
Mm-hmm.
I also was a part of that. And it was I just love seeing like families on campus.
100%.
Whether you know it or not, like that's seeping into your mind, like that you're on a college campus and this could be like, it's giving them something to look forward to, especially taking
Yes.
Yay,
it's the mango!
The mango I'm excited for.
Yes!
I'm not going to even smell this one. I'm just going to go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
smell it.
I'm just going to go
this
for it.
one. I'm excited.
I think the open house night I believe that's what it's called. It's sometime in the spring. That one was a really good opportunity where you would get a little card and you'd have to go to each booth. So it was all the community would come in and they were just so excited to hear about. They're excited to get their stamp, but they're excited to hear about what your booth had to offer. And I think it was a great way to connect with the community and the students from all over because everyone is there. So it gives a real good sense of unity and belonging.
April. Look forward to our open house,
Yes.
for real. It is a really great event. We give you dinner, you know what I'm saying? You get to tour, you can do campus tours, you get to actually meet the faculty, and I think that is a big one too. A lot of our events, because classes go on throughout the week and whatnot, faculty is not always able to be present, but they're all there, like all different programs, all different majors. You're making me scared.
Is this mild?
Smell.
Wait,
Is
it's
this
bad?
mild?
It's
It's
bad?
supposed to be, we're getting into the
It's-
medium issues.
Is it
right?
bad? Because I was actually looking forward to
Let's
it.
see.
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
I like it.
It's very good, but it got a little kick to it, y'all.
She's not messing around. It's good though.
It's
It's
good.
good, but I expected it to taste more like mango. I'm
You
so
don't. It's not
sad.
heavy on the mango.
No. Aw.
It's just the smell that's getting me.
A lot of them are very acidic, you know?
It's because it's
Mhm.
mango habanero, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one is mango habanero,
Yeah.
fiery rat. So,
I would say a sense where I felt belonging with my group Latinx would definitely be we had a movie night, and I think it's nice to get people together in an environment that's not super academic, not a lot of pressure, where you guys can just go ahead and get to know each other, talk, have it low pressure, and who doesn't like to have popcorn movies? So I felt a sense of belonging, like, hey, like I found my tribe, like these are my people, like we belong here. So I would definitely say that was a time here on campus where I really felt like belonging.
what movies have you guys watched?
So we watched Selena, okay?
And
Oh.
invite next time.
So I just think that, it's really nice. We do a lot of stuff and include everyone too to come with us. And I also like that collaboration. I like meeting students and, like I said, again, although I'm multiracial, I like meeting people who think like, maybe I don't really fit in. I'm, it's not light complected. Like I'm super light complected. Like maybe I don't fit in or maybe I shouldn't do this. I like meeting people and networking. Like, no, you belong. Like,
right.
come join us. Like be a part of us.
Mhm.
So
I think that's a beautiful lens because I am also biracial, right? And a lot of times we have to pick which one, right?
yes,
But it's
what
like
side?
it's fluid, right? Like sometimes I'm gonna show up more as this or as this other one, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a really great opportunity for those that are discovering their identity that, like say if you're Hispanic and Black, right? And you only really grew up with your Hispanic family, join BSU. Lean into your Black identity.
Yes.
Go discover that. See how you want to show up. Don't let other people put you in a box. So
Yes.
I really love that because you don't have to have all the characteristics and fit into a stereotype to be a part of your community. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like we are all different shades. We all speak differently, show up differently, and we should celebrate each other's differences too. Same, but different. T. Noah, what about you?
Does it have to be an event?
No, it could be
No?
whatever. To be honest,
I say it would probably be the meetings that I've been having to go to. Just because I feel like I'm able to add the student's voice into what's going on in the college, whatever it is, and it made me feel like I belong there.
It stings.
I'm sorry. I'm in front of my lip. No, and by
Yeah.
meetings, Noel's referring to our participatory shared governance. So at every community college, we have, it's not just our president and like the VPs that make decisions. It's whole committees, right? We have committees for like student equity and achievement. We have curriculum committees, so people that are writing the curriculum and our classes and whatnot. We even have a safety committee, so if there's not enough lighting, if some of the emergency phones don't work, etc. So
I'm on the safety committee, y'all, just saying.
period.
Yeah, we do
Woo!
that too.
Talk about security of the world. The city, the world. There's all kinds of committees that
Yes.
we do include the student voice in, and I think that is a great highlight. I love how you brought that up because you guys can really make a difference because, again, some of those people on those committees, they're doctors, they have masters, they might even just have a bachelor or whatever capacity they're in, but they might not have been in school for how long? You know what I'm saying?
100%.
10, 5 years, even a couple years. There's so much that changes in our system. So you bringing that perspective and actually like, I've seen you in action too, leaning into your gut feeling or like your experience and the experience that, again, you have in the Welcome Center, you know all these students. Bringing that to the table is so important because we can't make decisions from the top down. We got to have it as a collective, you know?
Everybody.
I love
Okay.
Flaming Rain wine.
Ooh, okay. Flaming Rain. I love limon though, so I'm excited for that one. It looks good. It looks like
Ooh,
my
it
vibe.
smells good.
Okay.
Passes a smell
So
test.
Jade, a lot of students look up to active minds too, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing that I love that our campus is trying to destigmatize, especially in a lot of marginalized communities, right? Like, you know, pray your depression away. It was something that I heard when I was younger, right? Those type of vibes. So, you know, you're showing up for mental health and showing that it matters to everybody. What helps you stay grounded in that, you know, or with mental health and whatnot, and balancing all the things?
I would definitely have to say having your priorities straight. I think school can be very stressful, especially like you mentioned, people are parents, people are looking after younger siblings, people have jobs, you know, lives outside of school. And I think something that has really helped me is just finding priorities and finding peace in the chaos. And it's really important to not just always be hustle all the time, but realize that it's about finding balance between the two. So definitely time management is a really big thing. Finding people who show up for you. So like you mentioned, having a good community, being involved on campus, it helps you realize that there is more than just a GPA, more than just, you know, an assignment. And there's just so much more to life. So just being very well-rounded so you don't get lost in all the chaos.
Right.
Really big.
Lost in the sauce of school.
Yes.
See what you did there?
I'm not corny. I
like that. I like
Because
it.
if it's corny, you'll remember it, you know? And I feel like that's really awesome that you're bringing that up, because we do have so many other responsibilities and identities and things and factors, and it's like when you don't have community, it's easier to fall into isolation and then like
100%.
you just start slipping slowly from where your potential could be. So I think that's a great thing that the organizations that I have seen is keeping you guys grounded and accountable in a good way though. It's not like, even in SOS, it's not like when we're checking in on you guys throughout the week for our kikis, we're not like, girl, what you been doing? It's like, hey, how are things? I know I personally take notes, and I'm not like writing down all your personal information or anything like that. I just want to throw that out there. But it's like if I have a conversation, then I'm like, I need to follow up on this. You know, I need to make sure she knows that we're checking to see how little Timmy is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I experienced that too, where I even had one of someone. Was it Sydney? It might have been Sydney who called me checking in, and she's like, "You sound a little down today. You know what's going on? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to come in? Like we're here. Like what's going on? You don't sound like your normal cheery self. What's going on, girl? What happened?"
Yeah.
Like so, it's just like it matters. That community matters.
Yeah, and I really feel like you guys are temp checking each other to see like what's wrong, what's going good, and it's not always negative, right? Like sometimes I called one of our students. She's also a tutor too, Natalie, a little while back, and she seemed like she was on cloud nine. I was like, "What are you saying? Like, come in, I want to see the sunshine." She's like, "Girl, everything's just going good with my classes. Like my babies are happy. Like I'm finding balance." So it's really wonderful for even us as staff members to get those little glimpses into your guys' personal lives. Because I don't just see you as a student, right? I see you as all the things. Because y'all are just those girlies and guys. I love that. All right, so what do we just try right now?
The lime.
The lime flaming rain?
You
All
know
right,
what?
y'all.
My feelings on it ain't good, ain't bad.
Okay, you tried it already?
Well, girl, I was hungry. I tried it. It's like kind of like waiting for you to be great. Waiting.
The flavor is not there with some of these. I'm not going to hold you.
It's just, it's not bad, not good. It just
tastes a lot like lime.
Yeah. Like if you were just a,
Yeah, it tastes like a sweet lime.
just bland,
Yeah.
really bland.
Garlic habanero. Oh,
I love
yeah.
garlic.
Yeah.
Ooh. So far, I feel like we were scared, but none of them have been spicy.
Yeah.
That mango one had me for a little
one.
bit.
Yeah.
I was
I
so
think we
excited
misordered
for
that.
that one.
I don't know because it brought me back to my lip injections. I was like, oh, the sting. I was like, flashbacks.
I'm dead.
I'm still sad about that one. I was really waiting for that mango flavor, and it wasn't there.
Didn't we already do this one?
No, we did
No.
mango habanero.
Oh.
That one's garlic.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Her.
I'm
All right, so
excited.
this is going to be our coalition bite. How you guys can support one another, because it's great that we're doing a lot of this work individually. And Jade, I love how you brought up the Fright Night Fest, because that was one of our events like that, Colorful Connections, where all of our organizations really had to come together to serve almost 200 students. Okay, so it's like we want to build on that.
Yeah.
Noelle, I'm sorry about your cakewalk incident. No, I was kidding. Noelle is in the trenches, y'all.
Hey, I tried to save him, okay?
Yeah,
My
help
girl
me.
saved him. For not tried, like.
I had the mom voice. I had to
Yeah.
tell people to get the back of the line.
Yeah, she was making these kids line up. She said, you're running, you're getting off. You know, and that is the type of accountability that we even hold for each other. It's like, we're going to have fun. but we also want to be equitable. We want to be fair. You're not going to do every single cakewalk. You know
And we
what
gotta
I'm
be
saying?
safe. Safety committee. We gotta be safe.
Yeah.
Safety committee. We need to take those numbers down next time, probably too. But let's say we'll start from over here. If two of your orgs teamed up, what event could you co-host? So like Latinx Society, ASG, with whoever, and it doesn't have to just be two. It can be all of them. Like what's something that you would want to see you guys collaborate?
I think big events. I think, like, for example, like our Lights of Learning we have coming up would be a great collab event because we have everybody in one big space. And I think just like, you know, our little event that we had to our Fright Night, you did see a lot of collaboration that happened off scenes. Like, I was even going to Nisa, like, hey, what do we need? Where are we at? What do you need, girl? I got you. Do you need kid? You know, so I think collaboration works because it makes it easier for us. And I think that the Lights of Learning would be a great opportunity for a collab with like any of our teams. We're all there. It's a big event, big turnouts. So I think that would be a great collaboration event.
And I feel like just because we're an affinity group, right? Like if you're identity based, maybe not so much the honor piece, but that doesn't mean that we're only serving Latinx people. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean we're only serving Black people or we're only serving honor people. Like we should be mishing together. So we're serving
100%.
everybody, you know, because we don't turn students away and whatnot. So I think that's a really good piece. Where's the salsa at though? I didn't get that one.
Oh, girl, I'm so sorry.
I'll pretend to eat it. I'm not gonna I'm like, yeah, it's on here.
All right, let's try this.
Okay.
Oh, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
I gotta pour mine. Yeah, try it.
No, you got some ready?
I'm about it.
Oh.
Not bad.
What about you, Lauren? Any org that you want to team up with?
I think any of them. I think honestly a great idea would probably be like an end of the year like recognition, like you know like how we have like an event at the end of the year, you know, like when that's when everyone graduates because you committed to those clubs, you committed to doing what you did, and just like I think it's just because everyone all committed, like we're all different in different clubs, but we all did that together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We did it individually, but we all made it together.
Period.
So I think that would be really good.
I think that is a really good idea. We might need to get together and talk to the director for
I love that. I think it's a
student life
great
afterwards. 'Cause
idea.
You guys, like, that is great. Like, a lot of times we focus on filling gaps. I'm sorry, this one was a little spicy.
Yeah.
Filling gaps on campus and, like, advocating for the needs and whatnot. But we also have to celebrate each other because y'all did do that.
Yes.
Jade, like, you're on it for Phi Theta Kappa. I know you work really well with everybody. You know, Chance, like, you guys do so much. Even with Lilia and the wider campus community, ASG, you guys are doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just enough to give you a sash or a stole. We should do some type of like, all right, yo, we're going to turn up now. But in an academic-ish way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In a formal way.
Yeah. Switch.
Yeah.
What about you, Jade?
I would say a big one is for Active Minds and Phi Theta Kappa to collaborate because, like I mentioned, especially when you're someone who tries to get good grades, things like that, you can get really caught up in seeking academic validation or placing your worth in your GPA instead of yourself as a person, who you are, you know? And I think that's a really big thing is that people oftentimes lose the balance between being in a good mental state and then being in a good GPA state, if that makes sense. And I know that BCC has a really good, like obviously we have the Mindful Space, Mindful Mondays, Better Minds. We have a lot of programs to help people with that. So just bringing more awareness to that, like bridging the gap between mental health and academics.
Like, you don't have to pick between your academics and mental health. You can have them working in
Yes.
tandem for each other because that's real wellness.
Yeah.
And mental health. So I love that. What about you, Noelle? Let's get that other hot sauce spot. Well, my mouth is turning. The more I'm sitting, the more I'm like,
what is it? Oh no, not
what is
cayenne pepper. Oh
not the shake. Like that's the big better.
I gotta try, girl. I gotta
no.
try.
We put more carne in mine.
Yeah, Noelle, bring us back.
You got your water? Need some ice?
So, I don't think, I always welcome collaboration within every single club and association because we all bring together our ideas. But something I would like to really see it on is the weeks of welcome that we'll see this next semester.
Yeah.
Just because that's when we have a lot of new students coming in, returning students, and we want to show them what we have to offer to them, how they could, how you guys have been saying, feel seen, what they can get involved in to help improve them on whatever their goals are, how we can support that, but also, as I said, feel seen here.
Yeah.
So that.
I would love to see that as well, Noelle. Like, that's a really great example. I know, I'm like, when you start off on the right foot, that sets you up for your path here. And if you can start with the community, if you can start with Shade Sisters, if you can start with Alpha Gamma Sigma and Phi Theta Kappa in mind. Like, this is what I'm aspiring to. Even if you're not ready to be involved, you know, you just have the exposure. Like, that might anchor you and that might propel you forward to have a better experience here for sure. I wanted to have an answer so I could take a little time.
Girl, it's all vinegar.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like we literally looked at each other at the same time and shook our heads no at the same exact time.
Okay. Before I take a bite, I'm sorry.
It's really not that bad.
No,
Okay,
it's
cool.
not.
It's not spicy.
The mango habanero
Just
one was
doesn't
worse.
taste
Yeah.
good.
The mango habanero was worse. It's all vinegar.
Terrible.
It's yes.
It's all vinegar.
Yeah. Not
It's-
spicy at all, but it kind of like.
I even shook it up.
Yeah,
It
that's,
just-
they're
and it's
so
all
weird.
vinegar.
Yeah. You want to get the other one?
Yes.
Amazon, you owe me $39. I owe you.
I have a feeling that this one is gonna
What is it? What is it? What is it?
What is
habanero, God of Fire.
Ooh.
Rawr.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so finish this sentence.
Mhm.
We'll start from Noelle. We're better together when.
Mm.
Not you drinking. I'm so sorry.
We're better together when we support each other and bring each other up.
Period. Because we can lift as we climb. It doesn't have to be only one mentality. We're all in this together. Shout out to Haskell Musical. Lauren.
My turn. Okay. I would say we're better together when we reach out and then speak up.
Ooh, I like that. Reach out, speak up. Remix recording just like this is about to be a seminar. Right? Reach out, speak up. I love that because again, we're not in this solo dolo. Like
Yeah.
you have so many things to lean on to help you, propel you, and like uplift you. So yeah.
And I think it goes both ways.
Mhm.
Like I think as at BCC the community is so open to helping and we're more than happy to. But I feel like we do have to have people speak up also and communicate that there are needs that need to be like fulfilled.
Right. Yeah, because it's not just about reaching out individually. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to talk up in those maybe participatory governance meetings or in your club meetings or any platform that you have in the
Yes.
TLSC. Like if you're noticing something with students, it's great. Like I love when my student employees and ambassadors tell me like, I'm noticing that this question is getting asked a lot. Like, should we send an email out or like should we do a post or something like that? Because we want to be inclusive and we want to service you guys to the best of our ability. So, T, flowers for Lauren. Jade.
I would say we are better together when we view each other as equals. I think it's really hard, especially like in comparison. Like you see people around you and it's like maybe they're involved in more.
Same.
Tell me why I thought you were reacting to what I was saying. And I was so sad. I was like, oh no, I said something wrong.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally okay. I was worried.
This is another one that's like, Amazon, what you doing?
I'm so sorry, Jade.
No, you're totally okay. I mean, that was pretty much it. Yeah, like I think we get so caught up in comparing ourselves to one another or viewing people as like better than or less than things like that. When it's like we're all like you said, we're all in this together.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
And you know, we all have one goal and it's to graduate. So why not work together with that? You know, since we're all in the same boat. You know.
Love that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just the most simplified way to put it. Like we're all in this together. We all have one goal. Whether
Yes.
you're whether you're a student
Mm-hmm.
or a staff member,
It's fine.
I know you want to graduate. I want you to graduate.
Yes.
I know you want to get a good job and make some money. I want you to make some money.
You get a little flush in the face.
Is it bad?
Baby, I'm
Girl.
light skinned, so I'm like,
You said you had no color, but girl.
red. Red is the color apparently. No, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Did you take a bite?
Yeah. I felt my tongue a little bit.
We're all in this together. All right, Noah, I think you're the last one, right?
Mhm.
Finish the sentence. We're better together when.
We recognize each other.
Mm.
Like how you guys said, how supporting one another, working together, which whatever that may be with events, ideas that we all have. When we recognize our roles in these positions that we have, we learn how to collaborate with each other and know that even though we have an idea, maybe it could get improved by somebody else, or they see something that we don't, or even with students too, because we have our positions, we know what we're looking to do, but maybe there's something that we don't realize is going on at that certain time or anything. But when we recognize the students and everybody as a whole, then we get to see everybody's like point of view on something.
Especially when it's like you're too close to the project type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you do need that fresh outside perspective. Even like I utilize that even when I'm like checking a proposal or something that I'm making. You know, you need that other set of eyes because you done read it so many times. You missed the little grammatical or like spelling errors and whatnot. So that was really good. Leaning into each other for sure. What other hot sauce do we have? Let's get that passed down here.
Did you guys get buffalo?
That's
Did you guys
a
already try
buffalo.
Did we
buffalo?
report it?
We didn't do that one yet.
Oh, I just took a bite of it already. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I'm like,
He's just trying to get it over and done with, huh?
I'm just hungry, girl.
I don't remember. But
Did you do?
I dropped some
I'm
in
not
here. I just
sure.
didn't take a bite yet.
This one's
It's
like
not bad.
Nickelodeon orange. I put wings.
It's not
Yeah.
spicy, but it has a good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Okay, so we're getting towards the hotter ones, right? I'm like looking at that
We
last
got
one.
one.
Not even. This one
How's
isn't even
that
that bad.
Mm.
I think the mango habanero was.
That mango habanero literally caught me
The mango
off so
habanero
guard.
caught
We
me
had
off
them,
guard.
Out of order.
But
Being real.
this one though is extra hot. I don't think we can mistake this one.
Huh.
Yay!
What's something you admire about one another at the table, or one another's organizations, or it just in general? I love how it turned into
I'm gonna start crying.
Lord, you're my
You're my dog. You're my boy, Blue. Anybody, feel free while I take it right at this.
Go.
Oh,
No, go.
I just appreciate what you girls do with the tutoring center. As a student who like struggled like previously, it's good to know that there's resources for students to, you know, do better, improve themselves. I think it's important because not everyone comes to the college and is just naturally good at things. They do require extra help. So I just appreciate that you guys are there for our students to provide them with that support, because I know how it can really hurt your, you know, self-confidence and how you represent yourself on campus. So I really appreciate you girls that you guys, you know, stand up for our students who need that little extra help.
You.
And you girls are amazing too. Just meeting you guys too. You guys are really amazing. Like I've really enjoyed breaking tacos with y'all.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
the buffalo was good. I like that one.
I did too.
That was finally when I was like, yum. You know?
Passing the torch, girl. Passing the torch.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I can go. I would say I admire the balance and dedication each one of our students, like I've met, they have with balancing all their clubs and everything. I know you're in like your clubs and like and you're still a student. Like I feel like it can be a lot. I know Jade, me, and Noelle are also in Transfer Academy, and then Noelle's doing his thing, Mr. President over there. He's running the show. Jade's her own president at PTK. I think it takes a lot of responsibility and dedication to make sure not only that you're doing well, but that others are too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a lot of selflessness and generosity that you give.
I love that.
Yeah. And then I guess I'd say I'm a very I don't know if personal is the right word, but it's just like I remember people very well. So it's like I still remember the first time I met him. It was like we had a comp class together for communications. And it's so funny because it's such a full circle moment. Because when I first like got my job here, he was the one who showed me where what was it, like the HR was or something like that?
Nice.
It's like it was him. Yeah, Lauren was like the first person I saw when I got hired at the TLSC, so she was there too. And then I had the privilege of meeting you at our last event for PTK, and she was buzzing around everywhere, very, very busy. So that's very admirable. But yeah, honestly, like everyone just like makes me feel so welcome. Like I said, like we really are just, you know, we're cut out of the same cookie tin. Yeah.
I love that, for real. And I love that you guys had that full circle moment
Yeah,
too.
it's
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's what these organizations can give you too. Like, you should be kikiing in class too, helping each other out. Like, I was absent. What were the notes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need help with this this specific assignment, or maybe we can even do study hall together.
Yeah.
In community like that. Like, that really will, again, uplift and propel you, and you just do better. I feel like when I know, like, Percy's my campus cousin, right? If you see me, Percy's probably not that far away. You know, even when she was in academic affairs, because we collaborate so much. And I really do lean on her in a lot of ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's just, I know when we see each other, it's like, hey, you know, like we're linking again. It's a party. Like, we're going to have a good time, get some good work done. And I feel like that's what you guys are giving each other. So you should all give your flowers for each other. What about you, Niles?
I think just everybody's personalities. I think that's a really important thing, especially when meeting new people. With working with the students, of course, all the work that you guys have done through everywhere around campus, but you guys are very nice, and you guys seem like I could just talk to you guys. You know, there's never like a moment where I don't want to talk to them because they seem grumpy or something, or like, or they might get mad at me or something.
Right.
But everybody's just very open, and I really appreciate it.
Right. Because imagine being like, Jade, tell me about Phi Theta Kappa, and you're like, be smart.
Do better.
Yeah, like I'm not involved. And you're like, girlie, tell me about SOS, and you're like, be a lady. Tell you. Nobody wants that vibe.
That next gay?
Yeah. Like, nobody wants that. You have the chancla out and everything, like, you know? So it is great that you guys are so welcoming and, like, you get students invested. I feel like a lot of times people try to give us our flowers as staff members. Like, you guys are doing great to recruit students and stuff. But our best tool for recruiting students, for outreaching to students, for uplifting students are y'all. Because, again, that student-to-student connection is different, you know? Like, I can't tell you how class is going to be. I haven't been in this type of school setting in a little while, you know what I'm saying? You guys have that insight. You guys have all these identities that are so different but the same at the same time. So it's great to see that we're just a melting pot that meshes together. Like, I love seeing the Fright Night, like you said, Light to Learning, all the things that we're collaborating to do better for not just our campus community, but like Barstow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are doing that. Like, I see it all throughout the community too. Like, I'll go to Marshall's, girl, and it's like, oh my God, I remember you were the MC at our Fright Night. I brought my babies, this, that, and the other. I was literally at the farmer's market, y'all, and this girl came up to me. I seen her looking at me, and I was like, huh? I was trying to get my look. Like, oh, please don't start that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, we finally made eye contact, and she came up. And she was like, I remember you from all the clubs and like the Halloween event that we do every year. You know what I'm saying? And all that work, all that collaboration, it does matter. Because people look forward to stuff like that. Like when you're going through the storm, you know what I'm saying? We've all been there. When we're going through some things and balancing all the responsibilities and whatnot, it is great to be like, oh man, Fright Night is Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I get to come, I can bring my babies. I know they're going to be safe. I know I can get some resources. I know I can connect with friendly faces and be welcome. So you guys really need to give it up for yourselves for all the great work that you're doing in your clubs, in your student worker positions, you know what I'm saying? And everything, balancing all the things, but you're still showing up, you know, like that's
But you know, I just hope that other students who are older, like me, came to college later, I hope they can see themselves in me too, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I want them to be able to be like, hey, you know what, I could do that too. I could be a part of my school campus. I don't just have to go here. I could be a student leader. So I hope that they can see that. And honestly, like, I want my kids to have the same thing. I want them to go to college. I'm a first generation, so I want my kids to follow my footsteps. And I just hope that other people can see themselves in each one of us. Yeah. Look at each one of us and see like, hey, you know what? You know, I started here. I started this one. I moved up, got my GPA up. Or hey, you know what? No, I started soon. Now I'm here. I'm president of AHG. I hope that anyone watching sees themselves in every single one of us here somehow.
Right. A little piece too. Like you saying that, saying you're an older student, it made me think of Miss Debbie from Shades of Sisters. I love Miss Debbie. Y'all know Miss Debbie. She's in PTK. Gem.
She's in PTK.
She's in PTK. Yeah. I think she even helps with Latinx Society. Like she's everywhere.
Yes.
You know? And she gives little pieces of herself to all of those communities and all of those clubs. And every time I see her, even in the Shades of Sisters meetings, like our monthlies, she is so outspoken. And like our last one, Percy can attest to this too. She was dropping gems, okay? And a lot of times it seems like she'll say like, oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. And it's like, no, girl, like take over the meeting, to be honest, because we all have such a wealth of experience in our lives, right? All the things that we've gone through, all the things that we've been taught, etc., to be able to pass that on. So it's wonderful to see that you guys aren't gatekeepers. You didn't get the cheat code for college and been like, all right, this is a me thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to spread that out and encourage and empower and inspire all of our community. So I think that's, again, the flowers. I'm just talking so I don't have to buy this taco. To be honest,
it's not bad. The habanero that we had that first round, that knocked me out. I was like, "What?" That was.
I'm still feeling that one.
This was not bad.
All right. I'll dive on into it. So, what's a challenge your student community faces that you think we can only solve together, maybe by working with one another?
I would say just getting more people to know about us. I would say that I would like everyone to understand like the different cultural clubs that we have. I think just getting to know what we have. We just also, too, guys, worth mentioning, we are just starting the Native American club.
Yes.
So I think that's really important to highlight as well when we talk about all these different clubs that we have. So I think just getting them out there, getting the clubs that we have known and spreading that out to our students so they know that there's resources and different clubs that they could fit into. Hey, you may not fit in this club, but guess what? We got 3 more, honey. You're going to fit into one of them. So I would just say just getting that out there.
And I think another point for that is like, even if it's not your identity, right? Like we can't solely focus on just those identities. Even if it's the center of the club, if you're an ally, go to the club, right? Like
Yes.
we need that other voice, and we need all of us to advocate and learn about these different communities and whatnot. So I really like that.
Well, one thing that you brought up that I really loved is when you said there was that collaboration at the salon where, women who had children who had ethnic hair came to the salon to learn how to style their children's hair. So that highlights that you don't have to necessarily be a part, but even just knowing that you have a child who fits that box and you want to gain that, I think that's important to highlight as well.
Right. Embracing your heritage. We will be doing more of those with our Cosmo crew. Anybody else want to answer that one?
Just making the campus life a lot more vibrant. Honestly, there's no one club that takes the cake. It takes a village to raise it. It really does. And I just think that when we all come together, those are the best events that we have. Like the Fright Night, Lights of Learning, things like that. The more collaborations we get in, the better the event turns out, and the more people feel seen and represented, and it just gets everyone out. Something to look forward to. So definitely just making the campus life a lot more vibrant. Yeah.
And that takes you guys hitting each
Yeah.
other and being like, girl, what are we doing?
Mhm.
What are we doing for Week of Welcome? I think that's something that we should all
Yeah.
set a target for.
Yes.
Like,
Love that.
I know at the beginning of this semester we did our colorful connections, and it was a potluck.
Yeah.
We literally potlucked with all of our different clubs and organizations,
Mhm.
and I thought it was really cool. Again, your girl made some taco meat. You know what I'm saying? Like we came, brought like a little nacho bar, and just being able to share a meal with each other, share those brief moments. Like I was very grateful. I got to know you there. I was like, look at this girl doing her Find Her Anchor interview. Had so much to say, and you never know, right? Like you never know what gems you're gonna get just by diving into our clubs and our organization. So make sure you guys are taking a part of that for sure. Maybe, what do you think you need from faculty and staff to feel supported as a leader? Noelle.
I would like to hear their opinions a lot. What do they think about the events we're hosting? What do they see? Because they're the ones who are working on the technical side, the grading side. They're working with students every single day and night, grading, whatever it is.
Right.
But if we get like an idea of what they're seeing on their ends, then we could maybe fix whatever's going on or just have more of a connection with each other, I say. Because I feel like sometimes students feel like they can feel separated from whoever here
Right,
on
especially
campus.
if you have like a PhD and like, I know when I was a student, I feel like I'm miles and miles away from
Yeah,
the person. But in reality, once you connect with them, it's like, oh no, you're regular degular.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
we're
what's up.
all people, yeah.
Yeah, we're all people. What about you, Lauren? What's something new that you might have learned today from another group?
Today that I learned from another group, I would say, I just learned a lot of. I feel like I learned that there's more. Like you said, there's more to a person than what they're. Just like the one group that you called us here for our groups, right? But there's so much of more of a story that falls behind them than what their calling is in the school.
Mhm.
And I think learning to peel or unravel that side is very important because I think as at the college, we try to see students for more than that, like you just said. We try to see them for who they are. And I think that's very important because I know like at the TLSC, we work very hard to connect with our students. We want them to feel welcomed where we are. We want to feel like at the college, we want them to feel like it's a safe space for them to feel like, okay, I belong here. So that's something.
I feel like that's a great framework, and how, like what you said, breaking it down in my brain, like Barney style, right? It's like we have to know our students to then show them services, show them that we support them, show them all the things, right? And then ultimately grow them. So like no show grow. We're patenting that. I'm not gonna hold you. That might be a new campaign. I'm not gonna lie to you. CIO hit me up. But it's like I feel like that was the best breakdown of what you just said right now. Like we have to know the things that are impacting how you're coming to tutoring.
Yeah.
How you're coming to class, how you are participating in clubs and all the things, right? So tea. I bought paletas for like our cool down. We can still eat them even if we're not like super spicy. I feel like I'm numb now, so there's not really much spicy happening in my mouth. But let's pause time lapse. All right, y'all, we survived the tacos, the heat, and some very real, deep, authentic conversations.
Barely survived, but we made it.
We made it. So here, let's cool down with some milk for real. I'm not even a milk drinker like that, but
Baby needed this. Baby needed this.
baby did need that because, man, It wasn't so much that like all of them were really spicy. It was just some of them were nasty and like I just feel like I was taking shots of vinegar.
Yeah, I needed the palate cleanser.
Amazon, you owe me $39. I don't know. I don't know how big this is gonna get
you
eventually.
Better run that $40 back.
$40. No. For real. Big shout out to our guests, my girl Lauren, Jade, Noelle, Gabriella, for sharing their stories and really the awesome work and efforts and passions that they're putting into our student clubs and organizations to build those connections on our campus, right? Yeah.
And remember, belonging isn't something you wait for. It's something that we have to like come together to create. And that's what these students showed us.
Yeah.
That like it's a group effort. One conversation, one event, and one shared plate at a time.
Period. So again, thank you for watching this episode of Equi-Tea. Stay connected, stay curious, stay tuned, spill the tea with us. Fill out our feedback form in the description below. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what stories or communities or initiatives that you want to see. Do you want to be on the podcast? Come through. Like we will literally have you on. And make sure to stay tuned for our next episode dropping December 8th at noon. It's a Monday per usual. It's going to be like BCC crib / chosen cheer / a student employee ambassador point of view. So we were super excited to be recording that POV. It's going to be very interactive. We're going to be buzzing around all of campus, showing all the decor that's on campus because we go all out during the holiday season. Okay. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned again. December 8th, dropping at noon. This has been Equi-Tea, breaking bread, building belonging.
Peace. A-Town.
Hey.